What is good, everybody? Hope y'all good. Hope y'all chilling as usual. Now you're probably looking at the screen like, why is Okiora on the screen? He just posted these matches. Well, this is actually a different Okiora. I don't know if somebody just put Okiora on the map or they found some crazy tech with him or what. But I've been seeing a lot of Okioras. I've been fighting Okiora. I think this is the same day that I fought the Okiora, and I think I fought 5 that same day. So let me know if somebody put Okiora on the map or not. You know, I don't really know that, but that's not really the discussion that we're gonna have. Hopefully, I can get this video out real quick, and I just want to address this. The content has been slow. I know, my apologies, but the game has been hit with something. Now we all know that the matchmaking has been bugged. We all know that free battle has been bugged since the game even released, but I'm starting to think that it's a mix of people not playing the game and bugged matchmaking. But I have not been able to find I haven't been able to find matches like for hours on end lately. It's been really hard. Like it's crazy how hard it's been able to find matches. So the content slowed down after I dropped even before I dropped my Noe Tora guide. You should probably go check that out if you want to learn Noe Tora and get kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because I know some people thinking Noe Tora kind of bad right now, but if you watch my guide, let me know what y'all think, and let me know what y'all think about Noe Tora also. But back to what I was saying, my apologies. It's been so hard to find a match. Like, it's crazy how hard it's been to fight. We just strike back each other, but my bad. I'm looking at the fight as I'm talking, but yeah, it's been so hard to find matches. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, sitting here for hours not being able to find a match. And then if I do find a match, I'm gonna be honest, the saddest thing will happen. And if y'all know the saddest thing, I find a match and it's a one and done. And it's like, there's no way you're finding matches on your end to just leave. There's just no way. There's no way. I have matches where there will be somebody who probably leaves to swap characters. I've dealt with that. I think I fought a Byakuya one night, and then he switched to Toshiro. So I'm not sure if it finds the same people again, because I will be honest, there's been a moment where I played my Shinji, and I got mad at somebody, so I switched to Noe Tora, and I couldn't find him after that. So, but I don't think he got offline either. I think he was still playing. But matchmaking has been kind of garbage, kind of slowing down my posts now. I know what you're thinking. I could do lobby matches. Well, personally, I'm gonna be honest. No, not gonna exaggerate it. I don't like lobby battles in this game. Now there is a reason for that, because I'm a ranked player. So when I say that, I like fighting a variety of characters, different people, different playstyles. Personally, when I'm in a room, I'm not super complaining about this. I know I can just go to a room, but I don't. But when I'm in a room, I know that I'm fighting the same person. Even if usually they don't switch their characters. That's from my experience. They have not switched their character. And I'm also in that category. I only know Noe Tora. That is my main character, and I don't plan on switching them anytime soon. I probably dabble in a few characters on the side, but Noe Tora is my character, and that is who I'm going to be using when I'm in like a room and all that stuff. And I know that the person that I'm fighting either isn't going to change, or the other situation, if they have a variety of characters, they still have their set playstyle. For example, I have a set playstyle. When I was playing Shinji, this isn't recorded, this is after that recording though. When I was playing Shinji, I did the same thing that I do with Noe Tora, which is condition you to block stuff and then counter that. And then we start playing around that the entire fight. Like how I go for yank after Oki, and then it's either command grab after or button, and I do that. With Shinji, I would just go for throws on Oki, and then go for the move that beats throws after that to make you guess on that, and that was what I was doing. So set playstyles do take effect in room matches. That is one of my problems with them, because I'm trying to fight a variety of characters and learn. I'm trying to fight any style, you know, crazy, all that stuff. And I know I could kick him out, but nah, I don't like lobby matches. Now here's the thing, I will say a lot of that isn't because it's a lobby match, even though I just said all that stuff. It is the part where I shouldn't have to go to room matches to fight people. I will say that. I can't avoid all that, but I personally don't like that I have to do that. Personally. And I know that I'm putting myself through a lot more by not doing that, but I enjoy free battle a lot more. I like the randomness of who I'm fighting, and who I'm finding and all that stuff, and different characters, different play styles. Because let's be real, the lobby matches are people who's trying to play the game. Sometimes you need to fight somebody crazy. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Sometimes you gotta fight that dude who mashes block to teabag you and just mashes throws full screen. Because if you're not fighting that, you don't know how to get around it. But that's not, back to what I was saying though. We need some communication in this game, man. Because I will be honest, I'm grateful about the patches that they dropped. Like when they announced that first patch, I was like, oh, that's kind of dope. That's pretty dope. And keep it a buck with you, some of these games don't even get patches in the first month or the first 2-3 months. You got to deal with that for a long time. But my problem is the game obviously is falling off. Like, it's very obvious because they had flaws when the game came out that shouldn't have been there. And I know some people are comparing Sparking Zero to Bleach right now, where Sparking Zero's release was quote-unquote dead game and bad because they had rage quit problems and character balance problems, which I actually like Season 1. It wasn't that bad to me, but stuff like that was a problem in that game. The problem with this game is the functions aren't there. You can't go online to complain about a broken character like how you did in Sparking Zero. You actually fought people to complain about rage quits, to complain about play styles, to complain about characters. You can't do that in this game. You don't find a match, and when you do find a match, you gotta hope they stay there even if they're playing super aggravating and garbage, because you know that if you leave, you're probably not going to be able to find a match for the next 45 minutes. And I know it's been 45 minutes because I've been reading Bleach Can't Fill Your Own World in my hand while I'm letting this rock, because I'm reading. I might as well just leave it on the background. I read slow, so it takes me a long time to find a match. Alright, I'm going to be honest. And go check out Can't Fill Your Own World is good, but we need some type of communication, because they dropped that first note and that was dope, and I appreciated that. That was kind of lit that they announced some stuff in the first first 2-3 weeks of the game. But when you have problems where you can't fight anybody, there's no point to play the game. And I'm playing through side stories. I'll probably give y'all some side story content on how I feel about people's stories, because I've played a few of them, but the content is that slow. I'll probably drop some of that for y'all. And tell y'all what do y'all think? Should I give my opinion on some people's secret stories? I got some opinions, like Noitora's. I think he's pretty out of character in his, but with no communication, we don't got nothing to look forward to at the moment, and that's the sad part, because we got DLC and all that stuff. I bought the biggest version of this game, and I'm not expecting a DLC announcement because Sparking Zero took really long to drop their first batch of characters. Like, it was crazy how long it took for them to drop their first batch of characters. So I'm not in like a super quick, we need DLC now. Like, I just want them to address something. Like, my apologies, we're working on it, because they did that the first time. And I'm not entitled, because I'm not saying, oh, they did it the first time, so they do it now. I'm saying they have to do it now. Like, this game is definitely dying sooner than later. And I actually love this game. As y'all can tell, even though I can't find matches in this game, I haven't even went back to Sparking Zero, because I actually like how this game is built. Not saying that I don't like how Sparking Zero is built, but I'm having a lot more fun on this game than I am on Sparking Zero. I could have went back and been like, oh, content's slow, I'm gonna go back to Sparking Zero real quick, drop some stuff, and come back here. Bro, new patch came out for Sparking Zero and it fixed all the problems? I don't know. I've been too locked in on this game. I think this game is actually mad fun. And I think people are sleeping on it because of these problems. And it's like, come on, y'all. Lock in, fellas. Like, y'all gotta do something about this. This is just a quick little rant that I wanted to drop. I don't know if I'll drop this or when I'll drop this. But, yeah, I don't even care for character balancing. I think the game is pretty balanced in air quotes. I think there's a top 5, but I'm not even worried about that. Just make it where I can find some matches, because that's another thing that plays a part in this is, because we can't find matches, we don't even know who to we know who to nerf, obviously, like Holly Bell, like, you hate that character, but we don't know what the real answers are to some characters, and who's really bad and who's really good, and who needs this and who needs that. Well, we can't find matches to even give an opinion on it. And if you're in a room match, you're fighting the same dude, it doesn't even matter. So, please try and do something. Not too many people are really talking about this, and I'm not the one either, because there's not really a reason to talk about that. We know what the problems are with this game. We know what's coming with this game. We know why the game doesn't have as many players at the moment and why it's not really blowing up as much. A DLC announcement will not save the fact that we can't find matches. Because if I heard, oh, we got DLC in this game, character dropping, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, your DLC character dropping that you were waiting for so long, and I know that I can't find matches, there's no reason for me to even go play. I'll go play their story or whatever and call it a day. And that's the state of the game at the moment. It's kind of rough. It is kind of rough. So I don't like, long story short, I don't like leaving y'all with like no content at all. The week breaks I personally don't like, but the game kind of makes it hard to find matches, especially with how my time is. My time is strict, so it's not like I can just do this. I had a stream where I'm sitting, I think I had a 3-hour stream. In about 2 of those hours, I didn't even find a match. But I hope that they're paying attention, because I'm going to be honest, I think we got to the end of this month. If nothing happens at the end of this month, I don't know what to tell y'all. I think they fumbled. Now, I'm going to still be playing it because I enjoy the game for the game. I enjoy the game for what it is. And it shows I'm actually having fun. But everybody else, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So I just want to get that off my chest. I'm gonna be hustling for some matches for y'all. That's all I do. I really sit here waiting to find a match for mad long, and it's gotten to the point where if I'm not able to push out any fights for y'all, I actually been if you check out my Okiora video, I don't talk in that video. There's no mic or anything, and that's because I was like, I'm gonna leave this on even while I can't record, and if I find somebody, I'm just hit the record button and let it rock for that match, because I can't always, because obviously if I was able to talk, I just record it, but for situations like that, that's what it's come to. Is like I can't record when I want to record. It records. I can record when they want me to record. Let me say it like that. I sit here and then a match will pop up. Boom. All right, we can record. But outside of that, that's a gamble. That is a gamble. That's happened too many times. So, what do y'all think? Are y'all still playing? Do y'all want to keep playing? I'm not sure who gave up already, or who is enjoying the game like me and is still trying to run through this as much as they can. Do we need ranked? Yes, we definitely need ranked at this point, 100%. But if we can't find matches, there's no reason to even just add ranked. I'd be okay with them just giving us free battle with being able to find matches. But obviously, I'd want ranked the most. So I don't know what they gonna do. I don't know what their solution is. I don't know if we're getting a letter or a random patch. Hopefully we can get that random patch and then some patch notes or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna tap out on that note. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. When the dragons confronted the breeze fire, y'all be smooth and deuce.